This eerie incident occurred approximately 3 years ago when I relocated to a new neighborhood. The housing there was remarkably affordable, and the tranquility of the area appealed to me. A few days after settling in, while at home, I was suddenly assaulted by a putrid smell. I traced the source to the entrance and opened the front door to find a girl standing there. She wore torn clothes, was covered in dirt, and her hair hung in sparse strands. Her skin was decomposing in places, and bugs crawled all over her. I screamed, convinced she was a zombie. She grabbed the door with her decayed hands, and as she pushed her face through the crack, her jaw extended until her mouth reached her chest. My screams echoed, and she vanished. "Ah, Rose came to say hello to you," said Tom, my neighbor, approaching. He explained that I should give her candy, otherwise, she'd have a hard time. Tom handed me a piece of candy, stating she was the reason for the abundance of candy stores in our neighborhood. He went back home, leaving me in shock. Throughout the day, her image haunted me, the rotten skin, the smell, and the creaking of her bones. I tried to dismiss it as a horror movie being filmed nearby, but the unsettling thoughts persisted until I fell asleep. Was she part of a ghost story unfolding in reality? While driving to work the next morning, my car suddenly thumped. Startled, I stopped and found the girl in front of my car, her body contorted, and my front bumper dented. She stood up, her hands full of candy remnants, ants crawling over her rotten teeth. I screamed, and Tom came to the rescue, throwing candy at her. She ran to his house and stood at the door for a while. Later, I found myself in Tom's house, lying in bed. Tom explained that staying in the same place as Rose caused cells to die, affecting everything around her. Trees, flowers, animals, everything lost vitality. He shared a chilling revelation: 20% of deaths in our neighborhood were unsolved because the culprit was not from this world. I thought he was joking, unable to believe in ghosts. From that day on, I carried candy and encountered Rose regularly. I threw her candy and ran away, avoiding prolonged contact. One day, I forgot to grab candy, and she attacked me, her tongue stretching out. I managed to escape, but my body turned red, and I suffered immense pain. Seeking revenge, I threw an iron ball at her, claiming it was a new kind of candy. She swallowed it, writhing in pain before disappearing from town. Months later, I saw her disguised as a man eating cotton candy. When confronted, she revealed a grotesque appearance, and I ran for my life. She expelled a sticky liquid that covered me, gradually hardening. As I thought I would die, Tom and a priest arrived. The priest threw a water balloon filled with holy water at her, and she melted, dissolving into the ground. Tom broke me free from the hardened shell, and I decided to move away the next day. Tom claimed she was entirely gone, but I can't shake the feeling that she might return someday.